Hello and welcome back to my Attila Total War Let's Play of the Suebi. Now, last episode I said I was going to engage this, and well, it's the amount of time to it falls.
For the Lord, our Savior! That is impossible.
It's impossible.
Besieging settlements!
So, they have 5 turns. So you can see they have a lot of spear units. A lot of everything, really. That's most likely another Sagittary or
We take this
or one of
for
the
the tribe!
have to remember what it's called now. A Scout Equus. Look, Ostrogoth. Oh, they're gonna go to Tarako, aren't they? If they take that, I'm gonna be at war with them, aren't I? And that's gonna be a pain in the ass and a half. Most likely because they'll actually provide opposition in comparison to the Romans. Then again, do I have any naval troops? Well, I don't yet, but if I had just a single boat unit of the dedicated archers on the boats, I could actually quite comfortably take on their entire fleet by running while shooting them with flaming arrows, because their ships are very, very weak towards the flaming arrows, so you can kill tons of units off using that method. But if they go for that, I will be slightly annoyed. And I will most likely try and kill them.
For the tribe!
The eyes of the ocean. Now the ramming ships are also good, but instead I'd prefer the skied
Recruiting more
longships.
For the tribe!
And I'll have 3 of them. Now if you look at these, it's a massive army. And this is part of the 3 islands here are all part of that. So it's just a little while wait it happen. Now if there's any particular thing that they're going for that, did I just repel them or what happened there? I think they sacked it. Which means it's not very prosperous anymore, is it? So, my priority should be establishing control over the sea and perhaps killing the Ostrogoth army while it's vulnerable. Now, it probably has a whole bunch of archer units, but my ships are the ones that are more resistant. The commander ship, I just have to keep out of their general range of stuff. No, it can still hold its own against the enemy units, especially when they're weakened by a 20. I think it's a 25 penalty to just everything they do if they have that seasick thing. So yeah, have that be done. Those can just do that. No, still no idea on what those are. Gonna take a very quick. Yep, they've been savaged. They've just been wrecked by them. I kind of want to resolve this assault. Now, that's the garrison army, and there's this. A Roman Light Marines unit. The garrison army doesn't have very much, in particular, remaining. So, I'll probably devastate the area even further. What can a warrior do who charges them? Up there, loaded up. And yeah, as you can tell, I have no land troops. There's not really any ability to deploy them on the land, so I'm only able to deploy them here and here. Now I'll be able to use the archer boats against the towers and burn them out, since the towers are made of wood, I believe, in this settlement. Which is always a useful thing. Now, most likely I do want to take out that goddamn boat before it lands, because that will always help a little bit more. And if the Ostrogoths decide we shall come over and help, well, fine, let them. They'll probably just land and take up all the spots and make it impossible for me. Because it's AI, and AI is retarded in most games. Actually, make that every game. Only in a few games have I ever played against AI which is fair and competitive. And yeah, I want no weather condition preferably.
The settlement is almost a ruin.
Yeah, the Ostrogoths, I think, damaged it a tad.
Ships awaiting your word. Praise the gods and give thanks so that we may prevail here today.
Yep, there's them. Some of their troops are already on land as well. But yeah, I'm going to destroy this tower here. As you can tell, it's taken a few shots. Now, if it's any guys on the boats, it's going to be devastating to the boats. And as you can tell, that's a lot of arrows. And as you can also tell, that's going to slightly damage it. Now, of course, all those are actually having devastating effect upon my boats. But normally you have to capture a thing and take even more losses. So, second barrage in. Third barrage as well. So that's got 69% damage, which is a deal. This next set of barrages is going to be what puts it down. There we go. Up it goes, in flames. So, I want all them to, like, reload now. So that goes up relatively quickly, and, well, yeah, you can tell. Feel a bit sorry for the people in there.
The enemy engages our ally.
So?
Do we help?
Yeah, just let the Ostrogoths die, because I want to kill them as well.
To the oars! Soul ships, awaiting your word! Oars ready! Aye! Oars ready! Move. The enemy approaches! To the oars! Ready! Willing!
What? Yep, the pathfinding is even worse, just in case you didn't notice. And I guess I can land them here now.
Ready to attack! Go ashore!
They're not going to be able to deal with those.
Off the boat!
Now these guys, very poor everything. But they do have a lot
The
of
fire
ability.
rises! The enemy city smolders! Forward! Melee warriors! We have gained the upper hand!
So, using archers is the main thing I want to do here, to be able to damage these guys heavily. I wouldn't care about the friendly casualties here, that may happen. Now look at the massive Ostrogoth army that's about to turn up. So let them begin taking shots. As you can tell, there's going to be quite a few friendly casualties, but hopefully even more enemy deaths. So, since there's very light skirmisher cav in the way. Yeah, that's definitely what you want to see, isn't it? Let's get the general up here. Actually, get up here. Let them engage all that. Have the archers go around and try to get them to shoot it in the side or such. Let them shoot down on these. So these guys are active.
Warriors, on me! Get running! Forward! Battle ready! The enemy is going for our general! Protect him!
Now, charge into the back of these, which will hopefully significantly help. Now these guys are all on the defences and taking extra shots. Didn't really do very much.
The ocean favours us! Victory is upon us!
So, the AI did help there. For once, though some things happened, which I didn't like. So I lost 7 men. They lost a lot more. Well, my ally did anyway. Now, I believe I have the option of taking it myself here, since I was the one that commenced the overall attack. Either way, I'll be choosing to occupy it. If possible, anyway. Either way, there goes that. Oh, I believe... Oh, I can occupy it.
The sea beckons!
Wow, that's a lot being lost a turn. Mainly from immigrants. Yeah, that might be an issue. That'll go to a chieftain's house. So, repair all of that.
Ready for orders!
Would I be able to place a governor on that? Yes, I would. So here, it shall also be resettlement. And the taking of those lands will assist in holding a naval superiority against them. And the very same Ostrogoths, or I think it's Ostrogoths, that helped me there, I will probably now crush. Now, one absolutely terrible disadvantage is, since there's no army there, if a rebellion rises up, I can't really stop it. Though I hope the immigrants and such decreases heavily. I basically have 2 turns after this one to stop it. Or rather to prepare. Which is a terrifying prospect when you think that the rebellion can vary. Or could gain strength and such.
Father be praised!
So,
How can
that's
I
gone
help?
down greatly. The immigrants is still just as severe. Immigrants. So, yeah.
Ready for orders!
Now they have a single ally. They're aggressive and they're temperamental. Screw it, yeah. Now, he'll probably say that I have a very low chance at winning this. Nope.
Row!
So they've retreated all the way to the land. Nevertheless, they... Oh, nope, there's a cliff there. Perfect. So, this is going to give me a brilliant opportunity to show how you can crush them quite reliably. Or at least deal significant damage. So, they do have a few archer units, and those are going to be their priority units, as well as their general. So, this is the perfect weather for this sort of tactic, you can just be all the way over here. So, sinking their ships is simply a matter of keeping out of their range in such a fashion that while you're peppering them, that they simply get hammered by you in return. So I'll begin turning them around here. So they'll begin separate barrages on ships, and it'll generally take just a single set or so of barrages on a specific ship when you have 4 of these. Again, a second barrage there.
The enemy outnumbers us.
So, therefore, you can see what happens. You'll destroy ships like this with relatively good efficiency. And since you can refill your ammo, you'll be able to destroy a technical in just an unlimited amount. So, there goes a light skirmisher ship. Now, these guys are going to have to turn around. Now, they are going for my general, which I think is a bit hilarious, since, well, he's hardly worth anything in terms of actual value, in terms of what's killing them. Right, this here, watch this. Devastated them. So let's get you out of there. Fire again. Yep, out that goes. So let's move them away. And so get them out of the range.
A ship has depleted its ammo reserves.
Now, beginning to get ammo back is... That was not a good timing of it, in all honesty. Though some are still firing, and so some are still gonna deal relatively heavy damage. The timing of it was quite awful, in fairness.
The men have received more ammo.
Now they'll outspeed them again, so that was a pretty close call. Partially my fault for just being an idiot. Now I need to get rid of the Spearman's unit. And well, that's going to happen relatively quickly. This unit's just... it's gone. Now they have quite a stretch of terrain. Now this guy needs to get his ass moving over here to keep on escaping them. And there goes that Germanic levies transport, which is quite good, since it now enables them to turn and begin even more harassment. So they've lost several hundred troops for, in exchange for the gain of absolutely nothing. Oh, there's their general. I wonder if he'll target that. Yep, his general's being targeted, and they have got their archers got a few shots off, but nevertheless did way less damage than I did to them.
Ready! Ships and oars ready!
So, if I can sink their general, I'm happy.
Ships away.
Yep, there goes their general. They're dead. They've officially lost this battle, in my opinion. I was thinking then, what the hell are those ships? Just saw a glimpse of that, and I was just like, what is this? Now, I'm gonna begin replenishing their ammo. This guy, why waste it on that?
Move on.
The enemy
Their
general is dead.
A lethal blow.
Now here's their some more light skirmishers. They've got very few shots left.
One of our ships is out of ammunition.
All of them are out of ammunition, aren't they? For another 9 seconds. Now skirmishers are being a little bit of an annoyance by dealing so much damage, but don't worry, all 120 of those will die in exchange. Yeah, that's right, not on my range anymore. Deal with it, you piece of shit. Fire again, burn them up, get rid of them. So yeah, this is pretty devastating. A strategy. Especially when you can just keep your general well out of their range. Because they just haven't got the ships that can catch it. Well, to be honest, they seem to be attempting to corner this, and I'm just like laughing at them internally. Now, sinking yet more ships, always good.
To the oars.
Now they threw all their stuff at them, injured quite a few guys, but in result they've just lost 85 men. Yep, seems fair. They've killed like 3 dudes. Oh, that second barrage might... Yeah, he killed like 3 dudes. That may be that ship. As you can tell, I think they're losing in terms of how many they've killed in a ratio. My generals just outsped them and probably exhausted all their troops. There's a few more guys here. And that unit just got hammered with arrow fire. Now they've just returned some fire, did very little damage overall. This is going to fire another few. Yep, that's out of ammo now. This has got... So they're going to get well away from these. Now I've sunk plenty of their ships. So I'm going to begin reloading these ones. These ones are going to go on because they already have a penalty, which is not good. And now they shall also go for it. Now, what are they doing? Why are they pulling back? They could have caught them in this time. Two units, got full ammo again. This one's going to be a little bit behind.
Ships and oars ready. Ready. Oars ready.
Yeah, let's kill their light arrows, because they've killed so many crew members of this, I'm getting a bit annoyed. Let's return the favour to them, shall we? Oh god, might want to get out of there. Well, that's one light arrow unit of theirs gone.
Move out!
So, as you can tell, that unit's gone. And so is this one now. They're proving pretty annoying, their archers are.
Move out! Oh!
So that's a lot of units of theirs I've killed so far. And I think it's safe to say that I should just replenish my ammo now. I'll do it since they can still fire as they approach. If they do approach, because the AI is a bit derpy in that way. So it'll get away, I think. So they're just going to replenish their ammo, all three of them at the same time, of course,
Keep firing!
and give the enemy
Ammunition replenished.
absolute hell on earth. In particular, their melee units, which can't even fire back. Now, it can be inefficient at times, depending on what targets the AI decides we shall shoot them at.
Set arms! Go! Moving out!
Come on, fire another time, please, all three of you.
Move out!
Get going, get going. Well, I don't want to corner you just yet, so... Yep, I think that unit's dead. You can stop shooting it. Right, there goes yet another big set of units of theirs. Next thing to die will most likely be like their bloody slingers. Or this heavy axe infantry. Either way, gather all these up again. The slingers are firing on them.
The ship has depleted its ammo reserves.
So, with their army, well, navy technically at this point, being slowly reduced, I think it's safe to say that even if I lose this, they're not going to get away free of charge.
Moving out!
Especially if I can sink most of their ranged units, since then I'd be able to pelt them in land battles.
Ammunition stocks restored. Move out!
So, let's kill this heavy axe infantry. It's a mercenary Germanic warband. I don't like that. It's gonna die. And goodbye, mates. Now let's get this Gothic warband, which is also a little bit ahead of the rest of their fleet. Actually, I don't want to go near you while you're on fire. Thank you very much. Oh look, some of their archers are going to be annoying again, aren't they? Shit. Stop shooting it! It's sunk! Shoot the one that's actually alive. Wow. Isn't that a stupid decision and a half? Sink that. Sink it. Sink it. Sink it! And then target the archers. Sink the Gothic warband. Yes, the Gothic warband. The big massive ship in front of you that you apparently can't hit.
Our general is under attack!
Oh, he'll win against that. If they're not going to send anything more, why are you retreating? This is what I mean by the certain mechanics are a little bit stupid. You're not under... How are they still shooting you? At least that over there's hindering them. Heavily.
Ships and oars ready! The men are losing hope! No! A unit is running from the enemy!
You've taken way too many losses. I'm still... This is still a victory in my books, even if I do lose.
Ready and waiting.
Yeah, you may have gotten a few kills, but you're dead. All remaining troops are dead. They used a whistling shot, these guys would be fucked by now. Oh, now you decide. Wow.
Cowards!
Good job, you absolute tards.
Moved by warriors and ready! Ships awaiting your word! Ready and waiting! Ready! Set arms!
Now, I prefer using them in pairs, since then the range difference when they're alongside each other isn't massive, like you saw. Now, these guys have no ranged weapons, totally no risk at all. You can absolutely pummel them. Now, sinking the ship altogether means there is no survivors, no matter what. So, they won't, like, recover troops, which is brilliant. Now, I'll be honest, I don't think that's the greatest idea now. So I'm going to see if I can bait them away from the main force of him.
Oars ready!
So, there goes yet another ship of theirs, and this leaves it around equal numbers. Well, not equal numbers, but by far away from what they originally had. Now, if I sink both of these, and I have absolute confidence that I can, I should be able to finish off this army and just make it so it didn't even exist, basically. Because all the corpses, bottom of the sea. Well, not at the bottom of the sea. Corpses float, don't they?
The men are losing faith!
What? Well, time to go in and try and use the equal numbers to, well, not equal numbers, but the fire resistance advantage and such to my advantage. Now look at this. This.
Withdraw.
Yep,
Our
they've
men
just like
run from the
routed.
enemy. This is shameful.
However, I'm actually gonna kill like 2 entire units very quickly. They're just out. They're just like, nope, we're out.
Move on. Moving on.
I like they still fire even while retreating. That means this is gonna be like a definite kill.
Oh! Move on.
Oh wow, wow.
Begin. Fire.
Now shoot them, shoot them, shoot them.
Contest. Order. Put your backs into it. Ships and oars ready.
So, I said target this. Made that like the most clear thing ever.
Assault ships ready to attack.
Get them!
Ammunition stocks restored.
Finish them. Finish them. You guys got this. Significant losses on my side, but I think it was worth it. And this unit, yep, they're gone as well. So one of several units decided they'd retreat. This unit's out.
The gods have seen us victorious this day.
Yep, you can pull away from there. So, yeah, there goes their entire army. Losses 150 versus 1,430. I think that might have been a pretty good exchange. That's probably weakened the Ostrogoths, if not outright killed them, because I think they start with 2 armies, don't they? That was 22 minutes, So that makes it the majority of the episode. Well, that's impressive in a bit, isn't it? And, well, they did kill a few guys, but realistically, they didn't destroy any units. They'll just have to send them back to port and they'll reinforce and such. Yeah, I'm not really thinking that they'll do much. I'm just gonna kill them all.
Waiting for a new course.
Nope, that was their last unit.
Yes.
They're dead.
Easy into port.
So, whole strength and integrity. Bring me that horizon. So that was a pretty good battle. 2 battles won. And they're gonna go there. Now the siege up here is still going.
For the Lord, our Savior.
The claws of the bear.
We take this settlement for the tribe.
And what's this say? They have 1 barricade.
None will escape.
So either way, thank you for watching.